everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geekaloud for another Let's Install. Today it is Riders Republic, another Ubisoft original right here on YouTube.com/Geekaloud for the Let's Install series. And of course, today we are doing the PS5 version, thank you, of Riders Republic. Can't install, free up some space. Oh, this is going to be a tough choice. We need 31 gigs. Oh, we can just delete a small one. Oh, Lego 2K Drive. Shout out to Lego 2K Drive. That game is absolutely phenomenal. If you've got young kids, 100%, you should definitely get on to that one. But we've added Riders Republic today because it is, of course, in the PlayStation Plus Deluxe Game Collection, the 2023 wrap-up collection, I should say, for PlayStation Plus Deluxe. So we can see it is right there downloading, and if we're clicking through here, I can tell you that Riders Republic PlayStation 5 Native Edition onto a PlayStation 5 is a download size of 26.439 gigabytes. And as we always do with the Let's Install series, once the full install's complete, we jump on into the game, we jump on in, launch the main menu, find the settings, and see if there's any recommendations we'd make as to tweaks to the default settings for a better gaming experience. Make sure you check out the end of the video for that. While it downloads, I can also tell you about the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our video games podcast here on Geekaloud. It would be fantastic if you could check one out. My high recommendation would be the one we did about Neil Druckmann taking his vengeance out on Bungie for the recent goings on with Inside Sony. So check out episode 88 of the Gaming Enforcement Agency for that particular conversation. But for right now, let's install Riders Republic onto a PlayStation 5 right here, youtube.com/Geekaloud. Installed right here, youtube.com/Geekaloud, Riders Republic. Let's go ahead now, boot on up the title, jump into that settings menu and see what kind of options we recommend changing here on this Let's Install. All right, here we are now at that main menu. Let's dive on into the options and see what we would recommend here. I'm going to jump straight over to accessibility and see if I can't disable that gosh darn horrifying automated voice. Menu narration off, thank goodness. Chat text no, chat to speech. I'm going to turn that off as well. I don't need to hear people's co-op recommendations. But let's go back to the head now. Gameplay, what do we got here? Lighting mode, auto, manual. Oh, landing mode, not lighting mode. What am I saying? Landing mode. We'll leave that as auto. Grind auto is fine. Board, skis air control is on. Brake air control is on. Brake air control, does that suggest allows you to control your bike while airborne? Bike air control, that's not brake air control at all. Bike landing backwards assisted. Bike fakie, BMX grind transfer. Camera carousel, allow tricks in first person is off. Options, game difficulty, standard, crossplay on. If you find yourself coming across really opponents of doing some really wild stuff, it's possible that you're playing against someone on PC with mods running. So maybe if you're coming up against some unfair online matches, you might want to disable crossplay. But as I've seen no evidence of that on platform in title, I'm going to leave it on by default. I don't invert my sticks, but if that's for you, you can. Interesting, Y-axis for air sports by default is on. That's interesting. All the others are off, and I'll leave them there. Camera sensitivity, I'll leave that as is. But if the camera's a bit sluggish, we can always come back and tweak it there. Controller mapping, show me the good map. Dang it, they've missed there. Oh well. Full controllers available. Controller preset racer, sure. Controller vibration on. And dead zone settable, but we'll leave them as defaults. Audio looks like standard. Oh, here we go. Voice chat volume. Let's turn that off entirely. Copyright music on. I'll turn it off for the sake of this install, but you should leave it on probably, unless you're streaming. Headphone mix. I'm going to turn that on for my system, depending on how you got your speaker set up. You do you on that one. Subtitles off, thanks. Social. Voice chat activation. Voice activation. Push to talk. Yes, thanks. And voice chat off. Microphone volume. I'm going to go ahead and turn that all the way down to 0. Just on the off chance I hit the wrong button and my mic becomes live, they won't be able to hear me anyway. Colorblind mode off. Game HUD, show it. Social presence, show. Show or hide. Free roaming rider ghosts around you. They don't annoy me in the game, but if they annoy you, go ahead and turn them off right there. Clan notifications, we can leave those on. In-game units metric, hell yes, no inferior system for us. We'll leave it as metric. Co-op link, show hide. I'll leave it hidden by default. I assume it means to party up with someone. Oh yeah, if you're in a nearby party, there you go. Sound, menu narration off, text chat off, display. Now, don't go by my settings. I've got 2 studio lights in my eyes, but you should definitely take the time to set up the brightness and contrast for your situation. HDR, now, the way I'm capturing currently doesn't allow the pass-through, but if you've got HDR options available there, definitely enable those. Motion blur, turn it off. It looks horrible. I don't even know why that option's still in games, but it's there. So, that is all the settings and recommendations we'd make for... what's this one? Riders Republic by Ubisoft Originals. Let's pull up the information now and wrap up this here. Let's install. I can tell you currently on the PlayStation 5, Riders Republic is version 1.022.000, and that is a full and complete install size of 31.20 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geekaloud. Please check out a gaming enforcement agency while you're here. What else could you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. That was luck. Hey, that's something. Oh!
The player's play.
Old Uncle Donkey.
Donkey.